Hello, I'm Susan Elaine Smith. That's my screen name, and I noticed they did not have a good video for actors on the Southeast Texas regional dialect. I saw a couple of coaches who are not from that area trying to give tips and did not sound at all like it. So I did a little research. I'm from the same area as Janis Joplin. And as soon as she could, if you read her memoirs, and for good reason, because it's still like that, she left for California. And I can tell you from my experience that Janis Joplin probably got quite a bit of teasing, mocking, etc., about her Southeast Texas accent. So when I listened to different interviews, I noticed that hers was the more elegant Southeast Texas accent. Educated, maybe. I went to Nacogdoches University and Texas A&M University, so definitely educated. But when I worked in Hollywood for a couple of projects, they told me definitely do not lose your accent and your dialect. Keep your dialect. So I do more character acting, comedy acting, eccentric character acting. So I actually work behind the scenes more, and most of my acting was from independent films that did not make IMDb. But anyway, I thought, well, we need a video for someone who's actually there. Now, some people consider Matthew McConaughey's Texas accent, but there are tons of dialects in Texas, and he was more from the Longview, Tyler area, which is completely different from the Southeast Texas dialect. It may have a few nuances, but definitely different. So if you want to hear more educated, sophisticated Southeast Texas accent, then listen to Janis Joplin, who lived only a few miles where I live in the Port Arthur, Beaumont area. And if you want to hear someone from the sticks, that's me, because I kept it. And you'll also hear some of my idioms. I can change my voice pretty easy, and so when I need to be more sophisticated or educated in my character roles, then I can do that. But anyway, that gives you a basic rundown of it. Let's see, Southeast Texas region is the immediate North Houston region and the East region. So the more west you go, the more north you go, it starts changing. The more west you go, it's more of the Austin, Texas accent. The more north you go, it starts being, I would say, Conroe, Bryan, Texas, where Texas A&M University is, and they have a little bit better dialect. Now, so I looked it up on the map and to find out exactly what the Southeast Texas region is, and the furthest north, and usually I say farthest north, is Nacogdoches and Lufkin area. And this is what I call the sticks of Texas, because it is, they call it the big thicket. It used to be continual forest where Sasquatch and all kind of things that you do not want to get out at night. Let me put it that way. If it's not the panthers you're worried about, then it's the crazy people. And I say crazy people not in a disrespectful way, but I'm talking really crazy people. You ever seen the movie Deliverance? Well, around Southeast Texas and Louisiana in the Sticks area, that was kind of, there are people like that. and they can go to church and look nice and pretty. My ex-husband's the example of that. So anyway, and I'm not kidding. So you just don't want to get out at night unless you got a bunch of people at Southeast Texas. I do consultation work for a variety of things in film, but Southeast Texas regional area. We can add some consultation work if you want to hire me for that. So anyway, that's what I just wanted to talk and give you a little bit idea of what the Southeast Texas accent sounded like from a film professional who actually is from there. And like I said, when I'm needing to appear a little more educated or whatever, I change it. This channel is going to be on my different views, opinions, and short films that I'm not trying to work real hard, as you see from the way the camera is bouncing. But I live in Seattle now, so I'm going to start taking some travel regional day trips or educational videos on this area, because being from Southeast Texas and not following the standard norm of cultural thinking there, I have a lot different views than most Southerners in Southeast Texas do, and I love Seattle metro area, and my kids love it. So these videos are just going to be fun. They're not going to be production ready and all that stuff, even though I do have a production company. I would ask if you use this information on or consult with me on an independent film. I would love to get IMDb credit for a regional dialect consultant on the Southeast Texas area. And I have a lot of contacts, so you help me out, I'll help you out. My email is f.producer2026@gmail.com. So you can contact me there, because I'm now producing after 20 years in the area. And like I said, you can see a few of my credits on IMDb under Susan Elaine Smith. I do some faith films, but they're edgy, progressive faith films, which is why I had to move out of Southeast Texas in order to do anything that I do practically in film, because it's still not accepted really well or respected in that area. So anyway, hopefully you've heard enough of my voice for the Southeast Texas region, which is East Houston Metro, a little bit of North Houston, Beaumont, Port Arthur, some Galveston, all the way to Nacogdoches, Lufkin, Comus Neal, all those areas. So this is the voice that you will use, and we hope you have a wonderful day and keep watching my channel. Thank you.